In this video, we'll be looking at factorizing trinomials. Trinomials is a three-term expression. We have an x square element, an x, and then a constant, just a number. Okay, so again, we need to turn this into brackets. So we remember this number will give us the product of two numbers, and this number will give us the sum of two numbers. So that means, remember, we need to find two numbers. If we multiply, we get 6. If we add, we get 5. So these two numbers would be 2 and 3. 2 times 3 is 6. 2 plus 3 is 5. So this is our two numbers now, 2 and 3, which means we can form the brackets from them. X plus 2 times x plus 3. In the next one, we need to play around a wee bit more. So we have our 24, which is the product. I write that here. So we find all the pairs that if we multiply, we get 24. So the first pair would be 1 and 24. The second pair is 2 and 12. The third pair, 3 and 8. And we have another pair, 4 and 6. And now we add them together. 1 and 24 gives me 25. 2 and 12 gives me 14, 3 and 8 gives me 11, and 4 and 6 gives me 10. And the number we are looking for is the 11, because that's the number here, our sum. Okay, so that means our two numbers are 3 and 8, and we can form the bracket. X plus 3 times x plus 8. In the next expression, again, we have 24. And we need to find two numbers. So if we multiply, we get minus 14. So now this number now is a negative number, minus 14. So that means we are looking for two negative numbers, because minus times minus gives us a plus. So we need two negative numbers that if we multiply them, we get 24. So again, we start minus 1 minus 24, minus 2 and minus 12, minus 3 and minus 8, and minus 4 and minus 6. All these numbers, if you multiply them by each other, you get 24. So we add them then. Minus 1 minus 24 gives me minus 25. Minus 2 minus 12 is minus 14. Minus 3 minus 8 is minus 11. Minus 4 minus 6 is minus 10. And the number we are looking for is this one, minus 14. So the two numbers are minus 2 and minus 12. So we can form our brackets. X minus 2, x minus 12. Okay, now our product is a negative number. So I write down minus 10. So that means we need our two factors. One will be positive and one will be negative, because plus times minus gives us minus. But we know, because this is a plus here, we will know that the positive number will be bigger than the negative number. Okay, so we look, what gives me minus 10? So the positive number is bigger than the negative number. So that gives me a 10 and a minus 1. 10 times minus 1 is minus 10. And a 5 and a minus 2. 5 times minus 2 also gives me minus 10. So 10, we add the two together. 10 minus 1 is 9. 5 minus 2 is 3. So that means it is this number I am looking for. And the numbers are 5 and minus 2, which means our brackets are x plus 5, x minus 2. In the next one, again, we have a negative product, minus 8. Again, we will need a positive number and a negative number to make that negative number, that negative product. But this time, because this number here is negative, we know that the negative number is going to be bigger. Okay, so let's see what makes minus 8. So the negative number is bigger, so it will be minus 8 and 1. And we will have minus 4 and 2. So nothing else. Minus 8 plus 1 will give me minus 7. And minus 4 plus 2 will give me minus 2. So this is the number I am looking for. And these are the two numbers that I can make my brackets from. So x minus 4, x plus 2. Okay, so the next number is, the next expression is slightly different because this time we have a number in front of the x square, which will complicate the issue a wee bit. So it will be, there are several ways to solve these equations. So I'm going to show two ways to factorize an expression like this. Yeah, two ways to factorize this. So the first one would be the following. So again, the first step I multiply the first number and the last number. I multiply them by each other. So I get 2 times 14 equals 28. And then I look at all the numbers that would give me 28. So I would have 1 times 28, 2 times 14, and 4 times 7. All these numbers give me 28. And then I add them together. 1 and 28 gives me 29. 2 and 14 gives me 16. 4 and 7 gives me 11. So it is the 11 that I'm looking for because that is the number here. So what I do now, I divide this 11 into a 4x and a 7x. I wrote it this way around because the 7 goes better with the 14 and the 4 would go better with the 2, but it's no big deal. So I write it again now. So 2x squared plus 4x plus 7x plus 14. Yeah, all I've done so far is I have broken up the 11x. And now you recognize this from grouping. I divide this into two parts. And then I look at the first part. What can I take out? I can take out a 2 and an x, which leaves me with an x plus 2. 4 divided by 2 is 2. Look at the second part. Put a plus here. I can take out a 7. If I take out a 7, I am left with x, and 14 divided by 7 is 2. And then I have my two brackets. 2x plus 7 is 1, and x plus 2 is the other. The other way you can solve these type of equation, factorize these types of expressions, is using the minus b formula. So the minus b formula is the following. This would be x equals minus b plus minus the root b squared minus 4ac over 2a. So what do these letters mean? So the number in front of the x squared is in a, the number in front of the x would be our b, and the number by itself, no letter, is our c. We put that into the equation. X equals minus 11 plus minus the root 11 square minus 4a is 2, c is 14 over 2 times 2. So I just replaced the letters with numbers. You can put that into your calculator. First you calculate it with a plus, and then you get your solution, and then you go back and change the plus to a minus, and you get the second solution. So you get 2x. Okay, your calculator gives you the following solution. It gives you, for the plus, it gives you a minus 2, and for the minus, it gives you a minus 7 over 2. So we can form our brackets from this, but we have to do two things. The first thing is, when we form the bracket, we change the sign. Yeah, so we have to change sign. Okay, so that means we end up with an x plus 2 times x plus 7 over 2. Okay, so that minus 2 became a plus 2, and that minus 7 over 2 became a plus 7 over 2. But we're not done yet. The other thing we have to do, so we don't like fractions in the brackets, so we need to bring that 2 in front of the x. So in the end we have x plus 2 is 2x plus 7, and this is exactly what we had up here.